Sam?
Bill, good evening. A much different tone tonight than what we saw from President Obama on Thursday night. Today the jacket was off, the sleeves were rolled up, but he incorporated a lot of the same language today that we heard in front of Congress last night, namely that it's a political circus right now on Capitol Hill and that the Congress should pass this jobs bill right away. Today he garnered a lot of support for his plan, but he also left us with a lot of questions.
Sam, good morning. And why is Virginia so important to the president right now?
Chris, good morning. This is a state that has voted for the Republican candidate for 40 years, that is until 2008. So if there's any question, any shred of doubt as to how important Virginia is, look no further than the last few days. President Obama came to the University of Richmond, spoke about his job speech on Friday, and not to be outdone, Texas Governor Rick Perry, the GOP frontrunner, came out yesterday and he campaigned with his buddy, Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell. Now, for Mr. Obama, this has been his third trip to Central Virginia in just the last year. The second time he's been to Richmond. This past visit, he targeted the district of Congressman Eric Cantor, the majority leader, so possibly a counterpunch there from Mr. Obama. Now, as far as where he spoke, he went to the University of Richmond, and this is interesting because the University of Richmond is located in an affluent community. It is an elite private institution. Mr. Obama could have gone the route of the main big city school in downtown Richmond. He bypassed that, and he still had a very positive reception at the University of Richmond.
All right, Sam Brock in Richmond for us this morning. Sam, thank you very much.
Sam Brock joins us now from a messy Monument Avenue. Sam, what's the very latest? We see that you're standing or sitting. Amongst a downed tree right there, and that's causing a lot of issues for people all across Central Virginia.
It is. This is, I think, representative of a problem that's causing a lot of issues for people all over Central Virginia, the downed trees. Now, I was thinking, let me float this idea out there. I'd set up shop here, have a nice little roof. I'm protected against the elements, and I don't think that a Hurricane Irene could find its way into this little spot here. I joke, obviously, but this is no laughing matter. I'm going to get up just to give you a little bit more perspective on this. It is massive, Greg and Reba. This tree actually extends all the way up into this house here to my right. Alma's going to pan up and show you, our photographer. It's on a 45-degree angle just sitting on top of that roof. It's insane. And the people that live there, the family, have a 1-month-old baby as well as a 4-year-old child. They left the area and they were able to get to a safe refuge with relatives, but just scary moments for here. There are people all over the place. Look at this. Alma, if you can just show some of the bystanders around here taking pictures and taking this scene in. This is all over the block. I mean, people have never seen anything like this before. In my 5 or 6 years reporting, I've never seen this. As a matter of fact, in 28 years of living, I've never seen the results of a hurricane that look quite like this.
For military families, and any family for that matter, accustomed to seeing their loved ones and children off onto their flights, well, they're not getting beyond this point, the security checkpoint. It's one of many changes implemented for better or for worse since 9/11.
Our Sam Brock sat in on today's forum and joins us now live in Richmond with details. Sam?
Cheryl, good afternoon. As you know, gas prices sitting at $4 a gallon, the national unemployment rate at 9% right now, and people have real problems and they want real solutions to those problems.
And our Sam Brock is here with us right now. Thank you so much, first of all, for shining a light on this issue, because if you don't have this in your family, you probably don't even know that it's going on.
No, I think that it affects thousands of Virginia families, but it wouldn't necessarily be one of those prominent issues that everyone would be aware of until you see specifically what one particular family is going through, and you know that that is emblematic of what so many others are facing in Virginia.
And why did you decide to tackle this issue?
That's a good question. I think that it's a vulnerable population, and if we don't stand up or at least showcase the problems in the system, who's going to? So I think that seeing Sharon Strauss, who is someone who is smiling and vibrant and contributing so much to her community, and it's tangible, you see it, she was working at American Family Fitness. She takes classes at a local college. The idea of taking someone like that and removing her from her community, from where she grew up, and moving her into an institution seems unpalatable at the least, almost unconscionable on the other end of the spectrum.